And off stride is Fashion Green. Fashion Green went off stride before the start. They are off. Operator starts well. Go Boom moves up for the lead, and On To Norway charges up too. Then Tarzan. Up on the outside is Variegated. Eugene the Genius is next with Elon Hanover. As the field goes on to the turn, racing next is Kansas Boy, and then 2 lengths behind that is Father TJ, and still off stride and at the back of the field, Fashion Green, the opening quarter, 27-1. On the back stretch and moving up on the outside is Variegated. Variegated now in front. Also charging up outside is Operator. Operator comes on to take the lead from Variegated. All that leaves On To Norway back in third. Next is Go Boom. Tarzan is racing fifth with Eugene the Genius to the outside. Half mile 55-2, second quarter 28-1. Operator has the lead going on to the second turn. Variegated is second. Here comes On To Norway, moving up first over now, advancing from third. Eugene the Genius is to the outside of Go Boom. Next are Elon Hanover and Tarzan, then Kansas Boy and Father TJ. Operator leads, but On To Norway looms on the outside. 3/4 on the board in 124. Operator, On To Norway now charging up on the outside. On To Norway has taken the lead. Operator trying to fight back to the inside. Variegated is third. Then Eugene the Genius. Final eighth of a mile. On To Norway with the lead by a length. Operator is second. Variegated is third. On To Norway in front. On To Norway wins once again. Operator was second, and then Variegated close for fourth. Eugene the Genius and Kansas Boy, 151-2. Horses are now in the stretch. Here they come. They are off. Dandy Ideal starts well down on the inside. Harrisburg Heist moves right up, and Harrisburg Heist moves up to take the lead. Twisted Destiny now up into second, as Dandy Ideal is racing third. Up from the second tier is Sugarman. Sugarman all the way up into fourth. Then after that comes Railroad Station as they pass the opening quarter in 27 seconds. Following Railroad Station is Courts on Fire. Then the Family Man is next, with Falcon and Avanti, the last two. Moving up the back stretch, and it's Twisted Destiny in front, but there on the outside is Dandy Ideal, and Dandy Ideal now comes on to take the lead. Harrisburg Heist is third, and then it's Sugarman. Next comes Railroad Station with Courts on Fire. Following that is the Family Man with Falcon and Avanti. 55-3, the time for the half. 28-3, the second quarter. 3-5 favorite, Dandy Ideal, is 2 lengths in front as they move on to the second turn. Twisted Destiny, Harrisburg Heist, Sugarman is fourth, and then Railroad Station. Outside that, Courts on Fire trying to move up with Falcon and the Family Man. Avanti is the trailer. Head of the stretch, headed for home. 3/4, 123-3. Third quarter, 28 seconds. Dandy Ideal in front. Twisted Destiny tips out second. Harrisburg Heist is third. Then Sugarman. Dandy Ideal still has it a length. Twisted Destiny still oncoming. Harrisburg Heist. Sugarman has moved to the far outside. Dandy Ideal in front. Twisted Destiny. Harrisburg Heist. It is very tight, but Dandy Ideal, I believe, held on. Very close for second as well with Twisted Destiny and Harrisburg Heist. Then Sugarman in 149-3. Here they come. They are up. Good start for Melilo down at the inside. J.K. the Great gets away second. Odds On Mr Mamba to the outside of another C-Note. Ghetto Lupa Star is fifth, and the early trailer is Nix MJ. Banking onto that first turn, it is Melilo with the lead. Melilo in front by just a length. J.K. the Great is sitting second. And then it's another C-Note as Odds On Mr Mamba tucks in fourth. Ghetto Lupa Star is racing fifth, and Nix MJ is the trailer with the opening quarter up in 26-3. Moving on the back stretch, Melilo, the leader, has it by a length. Pocketed second, J.K. the Great. And then racing third, another C-Note. Fourth is Odds On Mr Mamba, the favorite about 5 lengths off the lead at this stage. Then it's Ghetto Lupastar and Nix MJ continues to trail as they now come to the half-mile pole. Melilo has led every step of the way with that opening half up in 57-2. J.K. the Great comes next, then another C-Note. Odds On Mr Mamba, and then Ghetto Lupastar. Nix MJ went off stride. Nix MJ went on a break as they entered the second turn. On that turn, Melilo's in front. J.K. the Great, another C-Note, has moved to the outside, as has Odds On Mr Mamba, who now has to go 3 wide. Dexter Dunn has to send Odds On Mr Mamba very wide into the racetrack as they come to the top of the stretch. 3/4 time, 1:25.3. Melilo is the one to catch, and Odds On Mr Mamba is taking aim. J.K. the Great down on the inside. Then another C-Note and Ghetto Lupastar. It's Melilo trying to withstand Odds On Mr Mamba. The 1-5 favorite is now right on even terms with Melilo. Odds On Mr Mamba, Melilo, Odds On Mr Mamba, the winner! Melilo was second, and then it was J.K. the Great and Ghetto Lupastar in 1:51.3. And going off stride before the start was Spencer Hanover. Spencer Hanover went on a break before the start, and they are off. And going out for the lead, Bravo Alpha. Sunday Swagger moves up, then Swan and All third. Dandy Man Can is fourth, with I2 Volo and Bluebird Atomic. 3 lengths to Bricko, then Swan Bye Bye, and Spencer Hanover is the distant trailer after that break. They're on the turn, and the leader, Sunday Swagger, through a first quarter of 27 seconds. Sunday Swagger leads on to the back stretch. Next is Bravo Alpha. Swan in All races third. 2 behind that, Dandy Man Can. Then 5th is Bluebird Atomic. Next, after that, is I2 Volo, as going off stride on the back stretch is Bricko. Bricko went on a break on the back stretch. So they're approaching the half-mile pole. Sunday Swagger is in front. Sunday Swagger through a half mile of 56-2, 29-2 second quarter. Bravo Alpha second, Swan in All third. 2 back to Dandy Man Can. Then it's Bluebird Atomic with I2 Volo as they move around the second turn. Sunday Swagger, Bravo Alpha. Here comes Dandy Man Can. Now moving up on the outside of Swan in All. 2 lengths back to Bluebird Atomic. And then I2 Volo as they move into the stretch. 3/4 time, 1:25.3, 29-1 for the third quarter. It's Sunday Swagger in front. Bravo Alpha to the outside. Off stride now is I2 Volo. I2 Volo's gone on a break. Sunday Swagger with the lead. Bravo Alpha. Dandy Man Can on the outside. Swan in All to the inside. Then Bluebird Atomic. 100 yards to go. Bravo Alpha strikes the front. Dandy Man Can closing in. Bravo Alpha holds on for the victory. Second was Dandy Man Can. Then Sunday Swagger, Swan in All, Swan Bye Bye in 1:55.1.